everyone, this is Dead Archer here, and today we're going to be recording our third episode of Factorio, and today I want to get green circuits automated, and I would like to get green signs automated, which we unlocked in the last episode. So I'm just crafting up some assemblers here so we can start working on the assembler for green circuits. So for green circuits, we're just going to copy this design, which we can do using copy tool right here, and we're just going to copy this and paste it a few times. So we'll just use this copper belt that we have running right here to feed it. And I'm going to say that's probably going to be enough once we mirror it over. So we need to make sure we have 3 tiles of space. Ooh, looks like we won't be able to fit that in right there because it's water. And we can't get landfill yet. Okay, so I'm just going to have to make this a little shorter than I would have liked for right now. We're just going to have to wait. And I need to move this all one back. Okay, so you have a four tile gap. So that's 2, 3, 4 right there, but we can't build that copper assembler, so I'm just gonna ghost that, and I can't ghost right there, but we'll know it's right there. So since we ran this iron belt just through these gears, we're just gonna run this iron belt up through the middle right here, and then we'll get our gears or green circuits going off on that belt. And I'm just gonna run these belts up, and since we built this in the last episode, now we can just grab belts whenever we need them. Like right here, there's 114 belts, and we're gonna want to split right there and drag that up. And we'll just run this all along here. We're going to want to craft up some inserters. And I'll just chuck down all of those. So for right now, we're just going to be getting green circuits on one side of the belt, but that'll have to do. Trying to remember how I want to feed these. Guess I can just do it like this now that I have bigger scale. And then face these inserters in to grab iron. Let's get some power poles. And you can't reach that. And the reason I'm not placing these power poles perfectly is because we're going to have a long candid inserter going right here on that tile. And there's all our normal inserters. And we're just going to need to craft up some of those long cans. And then this should start outputting green circuits. There we go. Now we're getting some green circuits. And we're just going to throw this right on this next part of our bus here. We'll just throw them like that. And now we can start working on green science, because now we have everything we're going to need for green science. Because if we look at green science, we need transport belts and inserters. I'm not going to take transport belts from here, because these are strictly for me to grab, but then, and we can just create, all it takes is 1 lab of transport belts for green science. And inserters, if we look at these, they need iron gears, and electronic circuits, so we're just going to use all of what we have right here to craft all that up. So let's craft up some assemblers really quick. And I'm actually going to cancel these, and we can grab some of our new electronic circuits here, just that way the crafting goes quicker. Like now you can just craft them all up. And if you remember, we put box at the end of our science production right over here, so I can just grab some gears. And now that we have these, we're going to need like 15 of these, I believe. So we're going to want to get our belts and our gears, or belts and inserters. For the belt, we're just going to do that. We're going to craft up some of these just so we can get them off the belt fast. And you run that down like that. And we finished every red science research we can do. So I'm just going to queue up automation and landfill, because we need landfill for over here. So then we're also going to want this to be our inserters. So we'll just give each of these a gear factory. And we'll have these feed in. And this all needs a normal one because it won't be outputting as fast. So then we can split off our iron belt down here somewhere. I'll just split it right there. And let's get our underground running over here. And let's just get that going through an underground really quick. And let's get the iron coming off this belt. We'll just loop it around. This is gonna be some spaghetti, I realize, because I built that a little too close. I probably should have moved it, but whatever. We'll stick with it. And let's just continue these belts all the way up here. And then we're also gonna wanna split that off, because transport belts need an iron plate. And we're going to split this off right here because these need an iron plate. So we'll just throw inserters down on them. And we can actually move this over here now that I'm looking at it. And save ourselves some hassle, because now we can move this just to go just like that, and have that reconnect up. And I placed some of these belts backwards. Whoops. Okay, now we just need to get our green circuits over there, which I'm going to do by splitting these off right here, and I should be able to run one of these. This is going to be a mess. And we'll just throw those onto one side of the belt. And let's see, how can I do this? Okay, here. That'll work. And we'll make that a quick inserter, that way we can just grab that faster. And we're going to need to connect this up to our entire power grid. And want to grab one more of those. And there we go. Now you should start to see that we're getting transport belts and the inserters here. And then you're going to want 12 assembling machines for green. As you can see, we only did 10 for red right here, but if you look at the crafting times, this is a 5.5 second crafting time, and this is an 8.7, which is, the ratio is, you're going to need 2 more of these than you would for red. So we'll just chuck 6 of these down on each side. And like we did on the red, we'll just have this run up all the way down the middle. We're going to need some more of these. And now we can just, feed all of this into these machines. And we'll have green science automatically being produced. And we'll just get them to export on the outside. Once again, guys, sorry for that random cut right there. Someone just walked into my room. I really need to get them to stop doing that. And there we go. Now we're just gonna get the green science running up on that belt. And like I said, this is all temporary. We're gonna make it so that this red science all goes on one side of one belt and this green science goes on the other. And I guess we should probably get this all green. And there we go. And let's just craft up some more of these and some more power poles. Whoops. There we go. And now we should start to see green science coming up on this belt. So now we're just gonna tear down all of these right here. And we're gonna move this belt and everything. So that way you can just easily get everything going onto one science belt. And we're gonna have a crap ton of red science in our inventory after this. But now we'll just run this belt right up over here. And we'll get green science also going on this belt. And wait, I see what I did. Need to go like this. And now we'll just rechuck down all our labs. And then we can start getting all our green technologies researched. There we go. Now we just need to run the inserters into them. Oops. And there we go. Now we're researching green science technologies. Next, what I'd like to work on is I'd like to start working on automating inserters. So I think we're not going to be able to finish this in this episode, but I think we'll be able to at least get a pretty good start on it. Since green science actually went quite a bit faster than I remember it taking. I haven't played this game in a little while. But let's see. So I'm just going to want to automate every inserter but burner. Whoops, I didn't mean to craft that pipe, whatever. But burners, they're fairly easy to craft, so we're just going to want to get all these other inserters. So what we're going to need to look at is we're going to need to look at what they require for making. So all of the inserters past the yellow require a yellow inserter to make. And mostly just electronic circuits and iron, except for longhand, which requires another gear. So if we make this inserter, all we need to do is we need to feed this inserter into these 3 other machines. So if we just set it up so that, let's say, this is making our inserters, we put these on a belt like that, and we get our inserter machines going. But as you can see, the filter inserter takes a fast inserter. So let's just move that on over like this, and then we can get the resources from both this belt and get it from what will be crafting fast inserters right here into filter inserters. And then we'll just get chests going out on all of these machines, just for storing all the inserters that we're crafting. And it's gonna look like complete chaos. But let's just limit these down to 4 stacks of each. And now that we're done with landfill, I'm gonna start queuing lab research speed just so we can finish our future technologies faster. Logistics too, for better belts, which we're not gonna need for a little while. And now let's just craft up some long cans so you can get those. And now the hard part that comes in is now just trying to feed all the resources that we're going to need to these. So as we've seen from before, we're going to need green circuits going to these 3 machines. So if we just run a belt like this, let's say, to all of the machines that need the circuits, you can just put the inserters on them, and we'll be able to get our green circuits into the machines. Now we're just going to need to get gears, which should be fairly easy just to craft up, like right here. That way we can get them into the machine with a long-handed inserter. We'll just get those going in. Get them being outputted onto a belt here, which will split off. Just wait, whoops, wrong way for that belt. And we should just be able to split it off right there. Get that taking it. We'll run this, and I keep on placing my belts backwards. But we should be able to just take this, feed it into that long can. And now we just need to grab iron plates, put them into this machine and into the long canned inserter machine. And into our fast inserter machine. So if we just cut this belt right there, grab that, pull this on over, whoops, and we should be able to split this belt, split it like that. Wait, no, I need to think about this again. And here, let me just rethink this really quick. I'm just gonna do a band-aid fix. Probably. And we're just gonna run this belt like that. And then do what we did before. And we'll get iron belt going down there. And let's, no. But yeah, this will work anyways. Sorry if I seem unsure if I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to remake my own designs. That way you can just kind of see my thought process when I'm doing everything. And now we should start to see, once we get our circuits going up, that everything is starting. And I'm just going to seal circuits from over here because that should still be fine. No, I don't want to do that. And we'll run it right through here. And onto that belt. And now we should start to see that we're making inserters. And I forgot, I need to put those out onto this belt. Okay, this should be taking them. Oh wait, that doesn't need to take them. Just needs these ones. And that needs to take them from there. And this isn't getting any. Let's see, where did I make a mistake in here? Because I did that, we can just push all of this back by 1. And it should still work. So now if we move these back 1, move that back 1, and then we can move this like that, move that, connect that, put this right there, put that right there, and now we're creating long cans, except I just need to, okay, oh wait, this is short one belt. And we're going to make this fast just so we can keep up. Then we can get rid of this. And just like that, everything should be fixed. Now we just need to relimit these chests. And let me just make sure everything is working. Okay, that looks like everything's working. So now we're gonna have a ton of automation going through. So now everything's gonna become so much easier for us to expand. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for this episode, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.